Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Um, Today first off, we are back in the car, like the past 2 other weeks, again, because life is busy. And what are we looking at? Well, we are looking at this. This is the Rough Rider Granddaddy Barlow. That's right. Now, before we continue, like, share, comment, subscribe, please, all of that. If and when you subscribe, please hit that notification bell. You have to hit the bell and then hit all, because YouTube is being YouTube, and they want you to hit as many buttons as possible for some strange reason. So yeah, you hit all, that'll give you all the notifications on every time I post a video. Alright, back to the knife. So this is the Rough Rider Granddaddy Barlow. If you guys don't know what Rough Rider is, it is this brand that is actually out of it's not made by Smoky Mountain Knife Works, but like I think it's related to Smoky Mountain Knife Works somehow. I forget exactly how. But they are basically just a budget brand of knives. They make a lot of slip joints, and they make some folders, and some like fixed blades even. But yeah, they make a lot of like cheaper knives. For the most part, pretty good quality. Again, nothing super stellar, but you know, you get what you pay for. If you catch my drift, just lock my car there, just so nobody tries to bust in and steal this Rough Rider from me. So anyway, moving on, a couple of specs. This is a 3.5 inch 440. I think it's a 440A stainless steel blade. It just says 440 right there, but I'm pretty sure it's 440A. And it says razor sharp steel. Again, guys, sorry for the lighting, but cars were not made for YouTube videos, apparently. So yeah. Has a 440A stainless steel blade. You can see the Tang stamp right there. It does indeed say Rough Rider. Then it has these brass boulders, Rough Rider, tested sharp. Then it has what they call their saw cut bone. Now this is genuine bone from what they say. I believe this is their saw cut amber bone, which is actually very beautiful. It's hard to really see in this lighting. You can see it a little bit there. But yeah, it is saw cut. So it has this look of like when you cut something with a circular saw. It has that. What's that called? I should know that. It's what they call the marks that a cut leaves. It's not the kerf, is it? No, it's not the kerf. I forget. It's something like that somewhere. But yeah. It has the Rough Rider shield in the handle. Nice brass inlay. This is a slip joint. I would show you guys the action, but 2 reasons why I won't. A, I only have one hand available because the other one's holding the camera, and B, the action is horrible. To be very blunt there, it is absolutely horrible. I don't know if it's just me, like if it's just mine, but it is very gritty. I mean, like, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let me, hang on, let me just, yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's just very, very gritty. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah. It does have brass pins and liners and brass bolsters, as I said before. And this is actually, I guess you could say like milled, not milled, maybe etched in. that logo right there, that's not just a marking, like that's actually in there. But yeah. Alright. Now moving on, those are your specs. I don't know length, how long it is. I want to say that's maybe, I don't know, 8 inches, well, 3.5 inch blade, right? 3.5 inch blade. Okay, we'll go like 7.5, 8 inches, something like that. Between 7 and 8 inches overall. So it is a very big knife. Alright, now moving on to good, bad, personal opinion, nitpicks, all that jazz. So what is good about this knife? Good thing. This knife is extremely slicey. I mean, back here it starts off at maybe like, what is that, 1/8 of an inch? Maybe, I don't know. Hang on, wait, I have a knife on me that's 1/8 of an inch. Let me double check. Bear with me, guys. Let me just grab my neck knife here. Yeah. Sorry, working buttons with one hand is not as easy as it sounds. Alright, so here is my knife. This is a knife I actually designed and made myself. The Zozero Knives Sleek model. Just figured I'd throw that in there in case. Just a little self-promotion. Alright, and it is made out of 1/8 inch stock. We just put those up together. Yeah, that's 1/8 of an inch. Whoops, dropping knives. Sorry about that, guys. That's what happens when you only have one hand and you're in a car. You end up dropping knives. Alright, so anyway, yeah. It is 1/8 of an inch thick, but it has a full flat grind, and it is ridiculously sharp and slicey. I was cutting food up earlier, and it just was gliding right through a donut. Like, this thing cut like nobody's business. Which is one thing I like. I use my knives for food prep quite a bit, and that's actually a really nice bonus. It does taper, as most knives do, up towards the tip with this sweet looking clip point. That's another good thing. Part of the reason why I bought it is, for one, I love Barlow patterns. They're very classy to me. But also, that is just a sweet looking clip point on that. Kind of like a very, like, Texas, long sweeping clip point. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like it. Match strike pull on the nail nick. In case you guys don't know what that is, a match strike pull was actually there because back in the day when they had strike anywhere matches, you could just have your knife folded up in your pocket. You need to strike a match, pop your knife out. Whoops, sorry guys, my light just went out. Hang on. Bear with me for uno secunda. There we go. Whoop, sorry. Radio turned on me. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so you could use that to strike your match, and you wouldn't even have to take the blade out or anything. So yeah, that is what a match strike pull is, and I actually like that. I like the look of them and everything. So yeah, that's and ergos. You know what? No, I'm not gonna put ergos in there because they're not stellar. But yeah, so that's the good. Slicey, very sharp, thin stock. Well, thinnish stock with a full flat grind. And just it being a Barlow. I love Barlows, so that is what's good to me. Bad. Oh, we are in for a lot of bad. Alright, so, bad. Fit and finish is not great. Then again, this is a $24 knife. That's after shipping and everything. So, granted, take that with a grain of salt. That it's not going to be the best. But there is some gapping along that scale. Right there. All along there. And on that side as well. You guys can't really see it, but on the inside, there's a whole lot of scratch marks on the inside of that brass liner. Again, just minor fit and finish things that could have been done. But again, this is made in China. This is $24, so you can't complain too much. Another bad, and this is actually bad, the action, as I mentioned before. Like, this is just super gritty and, like, super stiff. I don't know what's up with it. But, yeah. More in the bad, ergos are just not there. Like, corners are sharp. It's not really super fun to hold. I mean, like, I can do it, but it's not my most comfortable knife. Length is, I bought it because it was big. Like, I liked it. I like big, traditional folding knives. But, like, for use, it's great. Because, like, it's long. You can cut through some longer stuff, like what I do. You can use it for food prep, stuff like that. But, like, if you're, like, carrying this, and I'll get to that later, the length just isn't great. Like, it's not great, but, yeah. Alright, now moving on to carry. This thing is a pain in the neck to carry. I barely carry the thing anymore, but just for this video, for you guys, I suffered through one shift at work. It's not long. My shift was maybe 6 hours, 6.5. So all you people with real jobs are going to be saying, oh, that's not a real shift. A real shift is 12 hours, 8 hours, blah, blah, blah. I know, but it's a beginner job, okay? Cut me some slack. But yeah, I carried this for 6.5 hours, just loose in my pocket, in a hot cheesesteak shop where you're sweating a lot. I know that's disgusting, but yeah. And there was just not really a comfortable spot to put this. Even before I left for work, I slipped it in my pocket. I was like, dang, tonight is gonna be a living heck. Like, it's gonna suck. And lo and behold, it did. Just carrying this. I mean, my work wasn't that bad, but just carrying this, it was horrible. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't like this, because it's just a pain in the neck to carry. And that's your bad for the most part. Ergos, carry, action, walk and talk. There's something else on there. Steel, not stellar, but $20, $24. Can't really complain there. Alright, yeah, so that's basically your bad. And moving on to personal opinions and nitpicks. Gonna be echoing a lot of what I said before. 440A, not great. Would have liked better, even if it's 8CR. But still, for a $20 knife, can't really complain about that. I would have liked this action to be better. But, again, $24, can't really complain about that. Yeah, I would have liked it to be a little less sharp on the corners. I don't know if that's a traditional Barlow pattern thing, but it is these are kind of pretty sharp 90-degree angles. And I would have liked a crowned spine, but again, that's getting into higher price range territory. So, yeah. That's basically your Granddaddy Barlow right there. If you guys are interested in this, even though I don't really recommend it, if you guys want to betray me and buy one of these, I'm joking. I won't really be offended if you buy one, because everybody has their own personal opinion when it comes to knives. My personal opinion, this is a showpiece. This is something you buy because you have a Barlow collection. Put it at the half stop. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to mention. Good about this, it has a half stop. You don't see that on many cheaper budget slip joints. But yeah, put it in the half stop, or maybe quarter of the way, like that. Put it on your shelf, something like that. And yeah, looks pretty. But yeah, in my opinion, this is a it's a showpiece. Even like that, though, actually, it looks nice. Like, it's a nice looking knife. It's just not that great for carrying all. But yeah. So if you guys want to get one, I'll see if I can put a link in the description. Actually, no, I'm not gonna put a link in this description. Yeah, I won't. I'm not gonna put a link in the description. So sorry, guys. If you really want to get it, just look up Granddaddy Barlow, either on Amazon or on Smoky Mountain Knife Works, smkw.com. This will be right in there. They have a ton of Rough Riders. But yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching. If you did get this far, like I said earlier, please like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell family members, tell a random Joe or Steve. Hey guys, sorry about getting cut off there. Somebody called me and it's turned my camera off. So yeah, I was just saying, make sure you guys tell your friends, like, share, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, tell just a random Joe, random Steve, maybe a random Kevin, I'm not excluding women, maybe a random Kate, or Karen. Of course it'd be Karen. Don't tell her Karen, unless she's a nice Karen, then you can tell her. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.